4 or 5 years ago, the coach companies said there were jobs in England. They told people to come and work here. But what they didn't say really was that one must speak English and cannot drink. So people came. But it's not easy here. It's very expensive, in fact. Life's tough in England. In August I returned from London. I spent 2.5 years there. The first 2 years were good. I had a job. But then things began to complicate. I lost my job. Then there were 2-3 days of work and a week without one. At the Broadway I met 2 Barka leaders. There I learned about Barka for the first time. They said there was an opportunity to return to Poland. I didn't think much. I took a decision to go back.
Happy Poland!
Let me come in with this Polish Christmas tree. If a person becomes mature enough to return home, we direct them to Polish-speaking AA groups, Alcoholics Anonymous. We tell them when and where it's held. Before going home they can attend. If they stop drinking here, they need that kind of support. The girls help us a lot. They have access to internet. But the first information is being delivered here at this table, the Polish Barka table, so to speak. I'll show you a pattern so you know how to do it. Below you write a request to the Barka Foundation. Six years I was unemployed, I guess. I did things like scrap metal collection, picking up bottles. I dug gardens. I learned it quickly. Really, greenery is what fascinates me. For the time being, there is no better job for me. Józek is the most persistent social cooperative member. He was the only candidate to establish a cooperative. When I was teaching enterprise class, Józek would always say, I set myself out to a social cooperative. I don't see myself on the market. It's ill-disposed towards me. I won't find a job there. Social cooperative is the best alternative. It's always risky, but you know, once you proceed and are not afraid, you'll succeed. I am now working part-time and earning 500 zlotys. I don't see any problems. The company is going to grow further. For now we're working on this part of the housing estate. The inhabitants are satisfied. I hope we'll be commissioned to do work in the other part of the estate. Cooperative boards are forced to act quickly when it comes to debtors, in order for the debts not to grow. We attempted to change this tendency. We thought the solution would be to start working with the Barka Foundation. This made us open social integration center and establish a social cooperative. It's all an experiment. But this way we are trying to reduce tenants' debts.
Tutaj to wszystko jest wybudowane.
Here everything's already built. The money is here. The authorities say there isn't money, but we say that there is. We need to fight for the money, which they don't want to give away. It's a historical battle. Everyone understands they have to act politically. In Poland it's different. There isn't much money there. People must work here and there and must be sober. In England you can be intoxicated and you can live a half life as you like. But there, if you want to achieve anything, you must be sober and must work in your communities. Good morning. Welcome. We are now in the former railway station. This was a baggage room. The conditions were awful, as you can imagine. Everything was redecorated by the cooperative members with their own hands. We opened the shop in September, so it's the third month. More and more people find out about us. They come here from everywhere and are surprised we made it nice out of a ruin. No one believed there can be anything like this here. And we are glad too. When I found out our cooperative was to receive 75,000, we organized a big meeting whether to take the money. What if they lock us in prison? I didn't understand certain mechanisms. If I hadn't encountered Barka on my path, my life would have gone a different direction. Which one? I can't answer this, but I take a point view. I established a family, I have a flat. My daughter's 10 and she's never seen me drunk. She's growing up and I am sobering. That's thanks to my work, Barka's work and many brothers and sisters who share their lives with me. Tomasz and Barbara, and a whole group of people, including yourselves, whom I have known for years. The life here it's hard to describe it really. It's like a different planet. If one hasn't been here, one can't imagine what it's like. I came in 2004. 2 weeks after arrival I was robbed of documents, except for the passport and money, luckily. I wasn't used to such conditions. I didn't know London at all. I didn't know what to do to calm myself down. What can a solitary man do in London? All friends drink. This was occasionally my problem too. For over 3 years while here, I haven't been on streets much. I usually slept in night buses. Alone I'd be afraid to sleep rough. People come here and start working on themselves.